What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell to stay up to date on all content going down on this channel. Appreciate you, love you. Now back to the video.
Nah, this ain't nonsense, this is non-fiction. So excuse if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, you were entertained me.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION, and we just did a reaction for the Black Adam trailer that dropped yesterday during the first game of the new NFL season. But there's a character, the villain, that showed up in there. I wasn't sure who he was. I believe his name was Sabbac. As soon as I finished doing the reaction to that trailer, I click on YouTube to go back into YouTube, and a video popped up where there's Kinglion. If you know him, you may know him, you may not. So he is a comic book creator on TikTok, pretty big on TikTok. He has some content now on YouTube, but also he has created his own comic book called Flame, which is actually doing some really big numbers. I think he has 6 or 7 different books out right now under Black Sands Entertainment. Somebody I actually like and appreciate. I like his content. I think he's a dope creator. The satire that he does is hilarious. I know some people take it to heart and, and they don't like sometimes what he says. So he did a little short video explaining who Sabbac was. So let's get into it.
So I know for a fact that everybody's excited for the new Black Adam movie that's coming out, but guess what? Bet you didn't know the villain that's in the movie. And I bet you guys are going, wait, what villain, King Lion? Ladies and gentlemen, that villain would be Sabbac. Sabbac is actually a very old character in the DC universe. His very first appearance was actually in Captain Marvel Jr. Now, the way Sabbac got his powers in the beginning is not how he gets his powers now. Essentially, you would say Sabbac, like you would say Shazam or Black Adam, etc. And you would gain the 5 powers of 5 very powerful demons, one of those being the
Interesting. Demons. And he's about to say the
devil. One of his very cool retellings was Outsiders issue 8, where a ritual was done so they could harness the power of Sabbac. And in doing so, basically unleashed an almost...
It's just me or Sabbac looks very similar to another character.
Oh, no.
Hey, they're playing our song. Let's go fight some monsters.
Just looks very similar to somebody else. Just wondering, does he like somebody else to you?
No!
Just curious. And if he does, let me know down bottom in the chat.
Most invincible badass. I don't care what you say, bro had some tough ass language. DC did not care. But ultimately, he was defeated in issue 9 of Outsiders with the help of Black Lightning. And, his old buddy. But he's had retellings and he's had re-showings, but usually if you want to beat him, you just piss him off and make him say his name. And he goes right back to being a piece of shit. One of the coolest showings of him, which really wasn't him at all, was in the New 52 Shazam run, where basically someone got infected with all of the deadly sins. And that's pretty much what turned him into that. But Sabbac is actually a great character, and if you guys aren't too busy, please go check out the newest run for Black Adam. Because Black Adam didn't just get a new run, he has a whole new successor. And he'll actually be alive to teach his successor how to use those powers. While at the same time, you want to make sure you pick up the original Shazam series that just came out. It's actually a really, really good read, and the cover art is it's just phenomenal. DC does a very good job on cover art, but you don't want to miss out on the new Shazam series and the new Black Adam series. And it looks like a certain somebody is getting their first solo run. Yeah, you guys make sure you go check that out, and I'll catch you guys later. I will say I personally think Sabbac's going to do a great job, and I kind of love the direction they're going with his villain art because it looks great. What do y'all think?
Sabbac is basically similar, I won't say similar powers, but the origin style of his powers, where they say Shazam or Black Adam and they get this immense power. His is from 5 different demons, one being the devil, which is kind of interesting. I definitely didn't know that. I mean, I assumed there was some connection to the devil because when we first see him in the not the comic book, when we first see him in the trailer, he looks like either the devil himself or a spawn of the devil. So the fact that we now know that he receives powers from demons and the devil, this is gonna be interesting. And I want to know if they're slightly bending and changing these origin stories. I gotta do some more research and figure out more of where we're going to or where we're coming from with this story to understand where we're going to, because we already know in Titans and all the DC TV stuff, the spiritual is already there. They've already talked about it, they've already done it, and they've already introduced Lucifer, because Lucifer was part of the CW, which is not a part of the DCEU, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I think they should have been connected, but the fact they aren't, it's cool. You do what you want to do. Regardless of that, this is interesting because like I said, I was not familiar. If you watched the original video, I was not familiar whatsoever. Thank you, King Lion, for giving us a quick little snippet of information. If you want to see that again, I'll put a link in the description. Also, once again, he goes by King Lion. If you look him up, it's King Lion and Queen Lion, who is his wife, who I think she, if I remember correctly, she does all the art for the comics. He does the writing and the storylines. She does the art for the comics. Pretty dope comics called Flame. Check it out. Just search Flame or Black Sands. If you have the Black Sands app, it's on there. It's actually a pretty dope comic. You should check it out. Anyways, I appreciate you for checking out the video. Hope you like this video. Hope you like my reaction to the information that we just learned. And I hope you learned something. Once again, my name is Nonfiction. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. Man, I appreciate you guys for hitting that play button. Thank you. I'm out, y'all. Peace out.